Hey, welcome back to Press Q to Quaff, and welcome back to Quasimorph. Prime Cyborg, wondering where I'd been? I've been right here. I took the week off last week, mainly because I knew more changes were coming. Foo Fighter, what's up? And I didn't want to internalize the way that all like the weapons and stuff currently were, and it turns out my instincts were correct because we got a pretty big balance patch today, so we're gonna go ahead. How do I do this? Glad to see me back. Yeah, you know, it's like everyone needs a week off every once in a while, and it was kind of the point where I was just gonna be like grinding the same shit, and I was like, let it breathe. Let's see, where the fuck is it? I am a little later than I usually stream. I have a friend in town, so we were like working in the yard and drinking and shit, so you guys are gonna forgive me if I'm a little sloppy today. Jesus Christ, there we go. Please show up. There it is. Okay, there's the patch notes. Biggest thing here is new armor balance. Everything has changed again. Exactly. And this was kind of where hey, Crisp. Wait, I feel like well, I can't fucking remember right now. What's up, Crisp?
Welcome aboard.
How you doing? I think you were hanging out another time. I apologize for forgetting. It's there's a lot going on. I'm about to move. Well, I guess I'll kind of like put this up front. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So, well, feel honored you got the Picard multiple times. Not many people get the multiple Picard. It's been a while. Yeah, I feel like I recognize. I mean, it's also hard because on YouTube the little avatar is so small and it's just like a red block, and I'm like, I feel like that's what it's like. The combination of the name and the avatar, I feel like I recognize. But I'm gonna be moving soon, so I might be a little inconsistent for the next month or two. I'm gonna like stream when I can, and like especially when a patch drops, I'm gonna try to get in there when I can. But you know, life and all that shit. But I'm here now, and we have a patch, new armor balance, faction resistance progression depending on tech level. Start with a few resistances, then add more. Okay, that's cool. Stronger differentiation between armor categories. Light and heavy are now more distinct. Repair materials been revised and redistributed. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how much I get to see today, but I mean that all sounds good. More weapon balance, increased range. They are eventually going to show us. Oh my god, I can't talk. Show us the damage fall off. But not yet. Turret magazines increased back to what they were, I guess. This is actually, other than the armor, this is actually a huge change. Fire damage was being dealt per AP, so for the player and for high AP enemies, it was very significant. It being changed per turn is a significant nerf to the burn meta. I think it will still be effective. You just kind of have to like back up more. It'll take longer for like high AP guys to die, but I think that's a good change. But per AP was probably too strong for burning. And again, it'll make for the player, if you do get lit on fire, you can sprint to get out of the fire and not take like 60 fucking damage or whatever. Continue to rework tooltips. Okay, that's cool. This is also another really significant change. You can shoot through allies if they are in an adjacent tile. So this means you can, if you're previously, if you stood next to a turret and you tried to shoot over the turret, you would shoot the turret or an ally. So basically adjacent allies act as cover now. in terms of being able to shoot over them. This also applies for the enemies. So it means like stacking up, like having a melee enemy blocking the ranged enemies isn't going to be as effective anymore. So this is also a pretty significant change. There's actually a lot of significant changes. This backpack rework, now they only reduce your inventory load weight, but not the weight of vests, armor, and weapons. And so they increased everyone's dodge to kind of offset this. I also read that Sam said calorie consumption was also supposed to be reworked to account for this, but it wasn't. So just be aware right now that you're probably looking at burning more calories because of the increased weight. There's some new weapon traits. I've kind of heard what some of these do. We'll just check them out as we come across them, because like some of them I haven't heard. Like I haven't heard what critical throw is. I haven't heard what fragile means. So I have a feeling I know what fragile means though. I think it's on the glass shank. Rework. Okay, I don't care about floor restart on death. I mean, people play with that, great, but I don't worry about that. Target floor. Right clicking on doors no longer starts movement. This was like looking around in the fog of war. If you right click on a door, you'd move towards it. So this is player advantage. Misclicks less punishing. Quasimorph getting soft. 2025. And then I mean, these fixes are all good. The one I have to give a shout out to Hangle, Grenade Master. I know Hangle had been reporting this forever, so grenades being accurate in their showing the explosion radius, that's nice. But yeah, let's get into this shit. We'll pump up a new save. I don't know. I mean, it's been what, about 9 hours, I think. I think the patch, yeah, it was about 9 hours ago. I don't know if you guys have been able to play it all, if you guys have discovered anything. I'm just gonna do like the kind of like normal. Do I like frogs? Yeah, I love frogs. Frogs are awesome. What gave it away? My my homepage. My homepage and my station ID with the frogs in the background. We'll need a new chip. Yep. We'll start with few. We'll just start with one. I'm just gonna do like what I call the normal hardcore start. I'm still like, I'm not gonna try to fuck around with unfair because I know how that's gonna go. We're not gonna get a test very much. I think that's everything that I'm supposed to change.
The history of humanity.
Yeah, you guys will have to forgive me. I might be a little sloppy on the muscle memory. I've been actually been playing Battle Sector this week, the new Crusade mode. It's kind of jank, but it's also kind of fun. It's like the first iteration of it, but if you like 40k, well, it's not on sale anymore, so I would wait until the next sale if you don't already have Battle Sector. But I was having fun with that this week. We started on the moon. Interesting. Did they change the power level people start? I feel like these are high power levels for them to all start at. I never really pay attention to this at the start to see like what the variance is. Anyways, what would be interesting? We have a conquest against church. Sabotage against Franche. We could either do infiltration against God, the moon quasis are so scary. Elimination against Planet Bridge. I'll just be like killing workers and shit. That seems like a nice, easy warm up. Let's do something like nice and gentle. Oh, Vicky. Wait, I heard she got changed. Oh, they nerfed my girl. I'm not gonna lie, I hate this a lot. Um, Vicky's sight has been nerfed. Brandon, what's up? Do I play 40k tabletop? I don't know. I don't play a lot of I mean, the problem with tabletop is you either have to have friends or go to a store, and as you guys might have guessed, I'm a little antisocial. So sickest guy. Okay, I know sickest guy you haven't been. Oh, that was the wrong one. Damn fat finger. Oh my god. Yo, what's up, sickest guy? Um, no, if I did play tabletop 40k, ooh, I would probably play. Oh god, it's hard not to say orcs. It's hard not to say orcs. Orcs are really fun. Uh, in Warhammer Fantasy, my favorite are the lizard men. But there aren't really lizard men in 40k, unfortunately. Yeah, I think orcs just for the pure, they're too funny. But yeah, back to this. Her sight got nerfed. Apparently, they think that her adding +2 to weapon range is strong enough that her sight needed to be reined in. I mean, part of this is she's one of my favorite characters. And I loved that she had 9 sight. Unless, I mean, I guess I'd have to look at all the other characters to see if any other people got, like, did Percy, and she also lost health too. She lost 10 health. Unless Percy got reined in, I'm gonna actually rage about this. So, but yeah, like in a world where I had like infinite money and infinite time and you know, I don't know, more friends, I guess. Yeah, I'd be down. Like it basically had to be a place where I could like set up 40k, not be able to take it down, just like have like an ongoing battle. That's the dream. Fucking troll basement. Okay, well, we got Vicky. I'm gonna stop whining about her. Vicky Eclipse Blade's amazing. What a combo. Exactly the best thing for a fucking range character. So what is her? She has 100% accuracy with this. This has a burst on it still. I almost feel like I should turn in the secret data. This start feels very weak. It does take up a lot of time and space for sure. Yeah. Who can we sell this to here? Realware. Oven. Oh, you know, I did hear the weapon and armor cases got reworked, so that's gonna be my excuse for why we're gonna exchange this. Steel Rift Army? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Prime, you were talking about that's like the mech, the like mech tabletop one, right? Yeah, it's kind of like, it's more like, is it like low, like would be considered like low, I don't want to use the word tech twice, but like battle tech. Um, but it's is it more like a low tech setting than battle tech? Is it like kind of like that, or is it equivalent to like battle tech? Okay, so now what I heard is legend is the highest tier armor you can get. Dude, legend armor is crazy. It weighs 11 kilos now, 11 and a half kilos. That's brutal. Our dodge chance is already minus 16%. Jesus, what is our bait? Okay, I have to. What is our base dodge? 39 4, so her base dodge is 40%. How did it get that low that fast? It's very lore light. But I mean, like in terms of it's big stompy robots with conventional weapons. There's some lasers and energy weapons. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of what I meant. Is it more like early, like would be considered like early times of mech stuff, or is it, yeah, is there like advanced, I don't know. Yeah. What's the fucking PPC, the crazy. Crazy sniper weapon in it. Legend boots. Okay, so it's been, God, this is so hard to evaluate in real time. Um so I think the resistances have moved heavily to chest. Like chest is significantly more. Like this has 90 total resistances on it now. This only has 64, no cut. So I feel like we have to wear. They also reworked the formula. Wait, no, wait, did they? They did rework the formula. Um Previously 30 resist would put you at um I think at like 51 or 52%. So the numbers are slightly less impactful, I think, because they've inflated the numbers. So there's like a double rework here. All the numbers on the armor have changed and the formula has changed. So it looks like probably to get it to 50%, you probably have to get it to more like 35 or like 37. Let's see if, yeah, it's a little too high. It's going to be too high. Yeah. Yeah, so it looks like you got to get like 6 or 7 higher to get it to the same. Uh it feels like we could build the mechs from Steel Rift if General Dynamics stopped being lazy. Well, isn't the main problem with mechs is like the weight distribution? I think when I've delved into the like BattleTech Reddit, uh people talking about it, it's just like, because like a tank, right, the weight's distributed across the treads, but on like a mech, the the weight is basically only on like two. If it's like a walking mech, it's the weight's only on like 2 points. They feel grounded in reality, yeah. And I think I've also like heard like people talk about where it's just like they're just not practical either. This interesting legend is poison on it now. I don't need poison resist at all, but I would like more cut, unfortunately, but Cadet has no cut. Is Planet Bridge going to have shotguns? It's interesting. It looks like they're making it so that the player, you're going to be incentivized to use shotguns early game if none of these armors have cut resistance on them. Okay, that has cut, so we got to do that. That's 6 key. Yeah, so it's like basically putting this on now. This lowers your dodge by 6%. That is a little bit of beam. Well, that's the only helmet. Either going with nothing or why do legs when treads are just fine? Yeah, right. And it also, I mean, the advantage, well, yeah, it's, I guess like it feels like mechs probably only make sense if there's no aircraft because you're just making a bigger target. It's less stable, easier to knock over. You could probably like knock it over with just like kinetic energy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely not like an engineering expert. This has the load weight modifier 30%, so they increased it by 10%, but it's only going to modify your backpack now. It doesn't modify your other gear. Yeah, maybe we'll just go in pantsless and we'll loot whatever. All right, let's see what the weapon case has. I'm a melee character. This is interesting. Yeah, weapon case doesn't give you any. Should be a melee weapon case, feel like. I can't believe I never thought about that before now. God, these all got reworked again. Oh my god. It's cool they give you a French weapon in the case now. Okay, I just gotta look at accuracy. Does buckshot still get... Yeah, it looks like buckshot still probably gives you an accuracy bonus. Yep, still plus 30%. Okay. Sawed off. Oh, sawed off is up to 5 range now. Man, they increased the Jeff Hammer up to 6. Did they give us our throwing range back? Yeah, these weapon ranges are basically back. These might even be higher than... Oh, it's because I'm Victoria, duh. Never mind. Oh my god. That's a problem with being Victoria. You start looking at weapon ranges, you're like, oh my god. Single load. Yeah, fuck it. First mission. Oh, looks like the weapon case also gives you some ammo, too. Yes, we get lit on fire. We have no fire resist. None of this armor has fire resist. Cadet has fire resist on it. Are we going to get lit on fire? That's only like 18. Yeah, whatever. Get lit on fire. We get lit on fire. All right. Let's play the game. No pants, no problem. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to get used to enemies shooting through each other if they're adjacent. That's something to take into account now. Oh yeah, I forgot to what's it called? It's the show movement mod that also shows their HP. He added this this dynamic health bar that actually shows gives you a damage preview. So like with my fist, I'd do like a third of his health, and it's saying with the shotgun I would kill him if we hit him, which we didn't. So yeah, that got blocked a lot of it. I actually love the heretic. That's bad. We're gonna close the door. Knockback. He's like not. Oh man, I wonder if. Oh, I think I'm hitting the wall here is what's happening. Yeah, the spread is shooting the wall. You feel like enemies shooting through each other is going to be a massive difficulty boost? Totally. It really is. It does mean, like, for the player, you know, like, allies and turrets become better because you can use them that way. Well, I guess we're Eclipse Blade, so... Did they give me my range back? They didn't give me my throwing range back. Okay. I have to look at the fire modes on that. They also increased the weight of all the weapons, too. So it's like, my strategy... God, I'm at, like, minus 30. So this means at this point, I have 8% dodge left. I'm still positive, but, like, it's actually crazy, because I'm carrying almost nothing, and I'm wearing almost nothing, and I'm already almost at negative. Man, we lost our double shot on the Enigma. Yeah, this is why I didn't want to, like, get too attached to the way it was. Oh shit, look, this actually is blunt resist on it now. Okay, we can put those on. Yeah, same with the sneakers. Okay. That's cool. I actually like that regular clothes have some physical resist on them now. They felt, like, pretty worthless before. Hey, what's up, Richard? You wonder if there ever would be a significant enough tactical advantage to a mercenary whose perk is minus 100% armor weight, dodge value, less food consumption, but is that enough to be worth it? Whose perk is minus 100%. Yeah, that's interesting. Robert, what's new update? Yeah, there is. Yep. This is the first mission. I'm just getting into it. Dodge value, less armor. Is that enough to be worth it? I mean, it would incentivize. It would basically mean you could wear heavy armor for free. Fixes all armors. Fixes all weapon. Okay, so the weapon repair kits still fix everything. Like I think even melee weapons. I don't know. That's an interesting idea. You coming through? Yeah, because that's interesting. Yeah, so regular ass clothes now have blunt resist on them. So 9mm is worse against regular guys, or less effective rather. Did armor system get reworked? It did. They both changed the armor values, the resistance values of every piece of armor, and they changed the formula. So to get, well, I can't do that right now. They just opened the door. We're gonna step down here. That's fine. That's fine. To get, so previously around like 28, 29 resist, you would be at 50% resistance. So they've increased it slightly. It looks like, yeah, maybe like 34, 35 now is where you need to get to 50%. I assume it's still a whatever logarithmic nonlinear formula. But I don't know. I don't know at what point the diminishing returns really escalate. I think in the previous system, the diminishing returns like really started to happen around like maybe like 70 or 80. All right. That is knockdown. Okay, so this is still the same in terms of there's no knockback on the single attack. I gotta watch out. So I was gonna step up here, but I have to remember now that they can shoot through each other. So I actually don't want to step up here. I think this. I just searched though. This is the only. Oh wait, did they change so my right click doesn't? I think it. Okay, I think I'm safe. Yeah. Yeah, that did not. Oh yeah, because he has blunt resist now. Damn, a metal pipe is better than a baton? It's more accurate. I mean, it's a little more damage. It's heavier. But I mean, the accuracy makes me feel like... What? Oh, probably nothing repairs this. Except weapon kits. That's robots. Don't know what that repairs. That's robots. Don't know what that repairs. Still blunt. It's nice to see basic clothes are actually somewhat useful now. Negligible cold resistance was so ass totally. It also massively nerfed blunt weapons now. I mean, yeah, like it is objectively a nerf to running submachine guns at the start of the game. The damage on the submachine guns is still probably high enough. Oh my god. They increased, so the rate of fire on this before was 2 to 4, and now it's 4 to 6. So the way they've offset it is, oh my, holy shit, look at the ammo capacity, 48. Yeah, this is my first look at everything, so I'm going to be reacting like a fucking React streamer to fucking these changes. Okay, magazine size is crazy. And it's offset by, like, it's a significant, like, when you reload this, like, you have to be out of combat. or be like falling back, I guess. Man, that's crazy, because I mean that means in the enemy's hands, they can put out on a, I mean even on an average roll 20, it's 120 damage in one burst. They buffed blunt weapons in exchange. I mean, yeah, I mean I would say this weapon is, I mean the damage per AP is buffed on this weapon. This is actually a scare, like you do not want to be shot by this shit. Like even at 48% resist right now, it's a lot. It's a lot of damage in 1 AP. Which, yeah, I mean, just feels like I shouldn't. I mean, I'm Eclipse Blade, so I kind of don't have a choice, but it does feel like I should be running around with the Storm Titty instead of the Metal Pipe. But okay, let's see what Guardsman clothes we can get. Arbiter has cold on it, but is worse in it. I mean, this is legend armor, so that makes sense that that's going to be worse. Commando sucks shit now. Commando was actually decent before. Commando, that's garbage. That's actually trash now. Pointsman gives me fire. I'm not going to be hit by beam, so I guess we will switch to Pointsman. Commando gives us a little bit of beam. Yeah, Commando's better than that, unsurprisingly. Vimes, we're good on that. I guess cut is my lowest. You got to go to sleep here. You're just checking in. It's 3 a.m. Yeah, I know. My schedule's kind of messed up right now. I didn't think I was going to even be able to stream it all today, but I was able to sneak it in. But yeah, thanks for coming by, man. I'm gonna be a little like inconsistent. Wow, there's the elevator already. Inconsistent in the next couple months here because I'm moving, but I'm gonna get in when I can. It's weekend, so it's okay. Hell yeah. Okay, this has slugs in it. Scatter, reload. Slugs, rate of fire. It has knockback and knockdown. How does this compare to the Heretic? I guess I'd need to load Buckshot into this to actually compare it. Because the Buckshot's giving it +2 range. I mean, this is kind of crazy because like comparing this to the Storm Titty. Oh, I don't have I had Carnage up. That's why the damage was inflated. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, that's, I mean, that still is on a high roll. That still is 120 damage. But that is more reasonable. Okay, that makes sense why it was inflated. We're supposed to get second place. There's some guys like right over here, so. Are you saying Storm Titty? Yeah. Storm Titty. No matter how you say it, it sounds perverted. Okay, I don't want to be shot by him. I don't want to be shot by him. Poison resist. I don't think the poison is going to kill them, and I would get shot if I stay here, so we're going to... Oh, you guys fucked up. Fuck me, man. That would have been real. I guess I should have bursted it. There we go. Oh, she coming with the pipe. Get bopped on. We piping. We hitting the pipe. We hitting with the pipe. Did they buff this? No. Man, they fucking change every weapon of the game but my heart. Come on. I mean, get a capsule. Get the shuttle right away. That's pretty funny. What was this guy? Craft right? Okay, so craft rights can have management units. Cracks him with the crack pipe. Exactly. Yeah, we're not gonna. Yeah, look at the calorie drain. It's brutal. Yeah, that's going to be noticeable. Buckshot is good. We were running low on buckshot. I should have reloaded. Oh yeah, I have to look because... Yeah, that's the other thing I'm still not even used to is the... I guess we could reload. Gonna get caught reloading like a dumbass, but whatever. The no changes in Fog of War. That's still another like recent. Yep. I knew you were showing up. Okay, so let's test this. They have, I mean, they're gonna have like no health, so this should still just kill them. Yeah. I need to not hit reload. This just feels odd to me that's obstructed. Aim there. Slugs. I don't want slugs. Yeah, it feels with this like magazine size, they want you like spraying. Bullet bending shenanigans. Fucking bullet mancer. Okay, this I actually do need to put buckshot in so I can compare it. Wait, what? Has it not up? Oh, it hasn't. Oh, interesting. It's still showing. That's actually new. Previously, if you loaded in new ammo, it would show you, it would update the tooltip immediately. It's still showing the slug tooltip, so I have to wait for it to, there we go. Okay. Heretic is more accurate. Heretic's way more accurate. Higher low roll, lower high roll. Conditions on both these guns are really low. Wait, is the scat? Damn, this is like a, look at this, how low the scatter is on that. What the fuck? If quasis are allowed to explode out of her chest, we get a curveball. It's fair trade, yes. Fair is fair. Huh. I mean, the less scatter seems better to me. I feel like I'd rather have this. Because the scatter on this is brutal on the Heretic. Alright, let's I'm gonna ditch the Heretic. Oh, Vicky 8 vision, why? Do I blow these barrels? Is there anyone over here? 11? It's just a strange number. Okay, dead end. I'm gonna disarm this one. Third a door. Melee. I love the metal pipe sound. It's so good. Oh yeah, okay, I know what I need to do to test this. Someone there. Alright, so I right click. I try to switch out. Okay, so it isn't changed yet.
Just begin to leave and again.
Oh yeah, this has the dispersion. So you get 15% more accuracy, but an insane scatter. I still don't really know. I mean, I guess if there were like multiple guys in front of you. It doesn't have a burst on it though, so I don't know. I guess I don't know why I would want to. I guess you get more accuracy, higher chance of hitting guys. We rolled a 1. All right, well, I'm not tempting fate with that. So this is a 70%. We're getting some XCOM numbers here. Vilk, it's so late. What are you doing up? Oh my god, this guy won't fucking die. There we go. 3 a.m. Are you getting up or did you just get off work? Okay, so this is in the double hit mode, create ag strike. Throw range is still 4, has accurate throw. I don't know, it doesn't look like the melee weapons got changed. Doesn't repair that anymore. Long blade or plastic? Hey, what do you know? That's plastic. Have you been able to test play any Vilk? $345 end free time and start job. Oh, brutal. Now, if this crits, it'll kill them. Space Trooper. She's 35 health. I like this. The health bar preview is really clean looking. I think it was. Oh man, I'll have to look next time so I can see who did. Because this isn't a Red Spy mod. This is like a Cyrano or something. I can't remember. I can't remember his name. I'll have to give him a shout out next time. This is super clean. I know he's been working on it for a couple weeks. It's really clean looking. It's nice to have like an idea of whether or not your weapon is going to kill the enemy without having to go through the whole like clicking on them and shit. Okay, so this is out of throwing range. I'd have to step forward. Oh, yeah, is this still increased where it does? I think it is. A throwing does 5, takes 5 durability now. Have 95% upgrade ship and only 1 complete mission on the new patch. I mean, the only thing I've found so far is a single management unit. Each hit from a melee weapon. I haven't been paying attention if that's giving me... I can't remember if throwing gives you knife fight accuracy or not. It's been... I swear to God there was... Yeah, I was like, there's someone right here. Nail gun. Wow, that damage is low. Oh, it has a 4... Oh, interesting. Yeah. 4 nail burst on it now. So conceivably on a high roll, you're doing like 40 to 60 damage. Interesting. And it has armor pen on it. Just the accuracy is low on it. There's a weapon case up here. Nails of Pain. We could put Nails of... Oh, yeah, let's put... Wait, what does this do? It lowers your damage, but it gives you more crit chance. Basically doubles your crit chance. And Painful... I can't remember exactly what the modifier is on that. I think it's maybe 15%. It's similar to the Painful crits from submachine guns, which they don't all have anymore. But I think it's for all damage. I don't think it's only for crits. It's just like all damage from this ammo causes more pain. Oh, there we go. That's... Accuracy's the same. All right. Big nail gun pain stun party. Yeah. We're going to see if we can do it. Oh yeah, I should have looked at normal. I don't... Normal nails didn't have painful on them, right? They just... Normal nails just have armor pen. Oh shit, that continued up through there, though. Can you blow up a barrel with a heart? No, you can't. That's a bummer. I just heard a door somewhere. You're resisting the penetration so hard. There is no resisting. Oh! Got corner fucked. 35 damage to the dome. That was a crit. Because it was yellow. Because, yeah, that was through 50% blunt resist. It's a 70 damage hit. Which is, yeah, kind of like a high roll crit, right? We're probably dead here. 25 health. Ugh, 50% accuracy, 94% accuracy. Well, we have to stab. Ooh. Fucking staying alive. We should step back. Stealth, yeah. $75, because we have Carnage up. Wait. Craft right. Hey, he's got the frog hat on. $55. The accuracy's so bad in the burst mode. It was 18 damage. It's hard to know what like the pain thresholds of normal enemies are. But any bleeds on him? Alright, he's dead. Two weapon have different name. SC Stella, Old Rouge AR, and TR-23 Old Dragon. The Dragon was the weapon for the flame turret, right? In your mission, almost every enemy had that hat on. What are the details of the armor rework? What's up, Richard? We have two Richards here now. We have Richard Slattery and Richard Desrosiers. The details are every piece of armor has had its resistances changed. So you have to relearn those. Plus, the formula has changed, whereas before I believe it was like 28-29 puts you at 50% resist. Now it's like 35 puts you at 50% resist. So the armors give you more resistances, but you have to get the number higher in the formula to get the same amount of protection as before. Also now backpacks only reduce the weight of the stuff that's in the backpack. So weapons and armor is also heavier. Like if you look at the legend chest is almost 12 kilos, and it's not being weight reduced by the backpack, which means that wearing this is, again, unless you're Kenzie, is minus 11.5% to your dodge. So I mean, I know I'm carrying around a lot of bullshit right now, so it's like not necessarily a great example, but I'm sitting at basically 0% dodge right now. New armor details is bad, old is better. You mean in how it's displayed? It's just different. I mean, I'm with you on I was used to the way it looked before. This is more compact, and I think like once I get used to it, I think it's easier. Well, let's look at the comparison. Yeah, I think the comparison, it is actually easier to see what the change is. But I mean, you prefer the newer UI. Yeah, I mean, like I was just saying, it's like part of it, and like even like comparing the weapons and stuff, like I think the new is good. It's hard to be like totally impartial for me just because the old system hadn't changed in like over a year, so I was just very used to, and it's like I could tell stuff right away. But yeah, like I think it's clean, I think it's good. But yeah, I mean, if you, I mean, for sure, give the feedback if you have a way in which you think it could be improved. All right, I did already search this shit, and then I thought the target was up through this hallway. I didn't think it continued through here, so we'll just stealth and dodge some shots. We'll let them fight. Both Quasis. Yep. I don't have the right weapon out. Their resistances have not been changed. These are the same resistances. And they have there's no like quasi effects. I need to not have the nail gun out. We can just spray with it. We can see what it does. What is it going to be, like 35% accuracy? Just whiff every fucking shot. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. Dude, border mark actually is kind of fucking. The spread being scatter being so low on it is really nasty. Hey, there's a second. Look at that. First mission. Well, I mean, we got to do it. We got to go froggy mode in honor of my frog friends. Dude, the food consumption is brutal now, though. Hopefully that makes it in next patch, reducing the calorie consumption, because your weight is going to be higher now because of the weapon and armor weight. New variants, colors, old Best Armor Corporationist original sets, new colors making broken. New variants, colors. Old Best Armor Corporationist original sets, new colors making broken. I mean, the colors are the same, right? Like, it's always been red worse, green better. Do you just mean like legibility of it? Like they need to be more distinct? I mean, I agree it's subtle. I don't think this game has a colorblind mode, right? I actually didn't look at that. I'm not colorblind, but yeah. I imagine this game's a nightmare if you're colorblind. Man, after not playing all week, hearing the music kick in, fucking so good. Ooh, a taiga. Let's see. That's so interesting that... Why are the automatic shotguns more accurate than the sniper shotgun? I guess because the scatter's high? I guess the idea is that it's... the scatter is less. That feels a little weird to me. Also, the condition being high. Well, I guess the condition has to be higher because of the burst. To be fair, less accurate weapons means more reasons to stack accuracy bonuses. Classes, augments, implants. You welcome the new weapons that can't hit the broadside of a barn. Yes. Yeah, that you have to work a little more to make them effective. But I mean, but that's kind of like what I'm saying is like the shotgun is super accurate and super easy to use. I get, yeah, and I'm because I started with random classes, I'm even Eclipse Blaze. This isn't even getting any bonuses from like Scout or Angel or anything. It's just, I mean, Victoria I think is maybe the second most accurate base clone. Or tied for second. Lab boots. I mean, their armor's yeah, but yeah, look at this. Really, like early game, you're just going to be a lot less effective if you use blunt ammunition. You meant that the best corporation armors have a characteristic armor color, and it was impossible to make a mistake remembering the armor statistics, and now it is mixed with regular clothes. Okay, you meant that... Oh, I see what you're saying. You're not talking about on here, you're talking about the legibility in the game world, where you could tell the armor set that the enemy was wearing just by looking at them because there were less armor sets in the game. I see what you're saying. Yes, yes. Yeah, I mean, I do agree with that. Yeah, you do have to, like, click on people to actually see their resistances now. And, again, the resistances have changed again. So it isn't like, you know, like, before the like, 8.5, if you saw someone wearing, like, green armor or wearing, like, legend armor, right? You knew they had no beam resist. Or if you saw them wearing like red, like Carnage, you like if you already knew what the resistances were, like you knew what would kill them without looking at them. Yeah. All right. I can't step up. I'm gonna get killed if I step up. God, her health is only 90. I have to see what Percy is now. If Percy didn't get his health resist reduced, I'm gonna be pissed. Percy should have his like if Victoria lost 10% health and 1 vision range. I guess I just need to see what the other... I almost want to like just unlock everyone and see what they are. I might actually do that after this mission. We just go in. Okay, she backed up. What's the best angle? They're both bad. We'll be shot with either of them. I think I'm gonna go there. Yeah. We can't sprint anymore. We just have to try to kill her. She's out of knife range. I probably should have stepped there. You had to reload? What? Whatever, we'll just burn our last first aid kit. Taiga. Shiv is stronger than a claw. That's actually crazy. Less accurate. So yeah, if you're throwing, Shiv is actually better. That's funny. Clicking on an enemy now to see their armor stats is boring if we're fighting. Civil resistance, we know they're more susceptible to blunt attacks. Yeah, I mean, I do agree with you, Bill. I mean, part of it is that knowledge like only comes with like playing a lot. And yeah, so those that have played a lot and did have stuff memorized, it's for sure. Dude, Frog Helmet with this armor actually looks sick, though. I do look like a Frog Commando now. But, you know, like, anyone new is going to have to be doing what I'm doing right now, and, like, yeah, you have to, like, look at everyone. Battletoad. Yes, it is Battletoad, huh? Fuck yeah. Do I take the Heretic out? Heretic just felt worse than... I wonder how it would feel with slugs in it. The border mark felt good for sure. Okay. I know what we're gonna do here, though. Because before I keep bitching about my girl Victoria being nerfed. Wow, what a first chip. Right. Attack horde enemy is not good. Attacks horde, oh, against horde enemy. Okay, so let's go ahead and delete that one. We'll make a new save. It actually doesn't matter.
The history of
unlock chips. It's like some are all and some are unlocked. All right, let's see what our operators. I'm actually really mad right now. Why the fuck did Victoria get nerfed? That makes no fucking sense. Her weapon, the +2 weapon range is so strong, she had to lose 10 health and 1 vision? I don't know about that. Percy, well, that's because you don't get out of nice things. So Percy got +12. Yeah, so it looks like a buff to Percy, but it got increased +2 because the formula changed. So he's still the same unless something else has changed on him, which I'm not seeing. Like, again, like I hadn't internalized the new accuracy and ranged or melee and ranged accuracy numbers. I think that's the same. But yeah, so +12 in the new system is essentially the same as +10 in the old system. Did anyone else get nerfed besides Victoria? Is Victoria the only... Izzy didn't get nerfed or didn't get changed. Like, she didn't lose health. Max didn't lose health or sight. Did anyone else lose sight or range? Oh, Nico got buffed. Nico's sight 8 now. Oberon's also sight 9 now. So Oberon got plus vision. Nico got plus vision. Weird. I don't think anyone else got. I get Yukio is weird. Did he change? Kenzie? Because he had 100 health before, right? His sight's still 7. New weapon, unlock chip. Unlike chip? Hmm. It just feels weird to decrease both her health and her sight. 90 health is so low. Like you can't augment her baseline. I mean, obviously you have to use the genome and like pump her health to 200 and then, you know, unlock all weapon chip. Yeah, well, you mean like this, all items? Yeah, all weapon chips are unlocked. I mean, I guess you mean if you want me to show like the spacecraft. I don't really want to sit here and like look at every weapon because it's like I know every weapon got changed. I'm curious if this is working the way it's supposed to now. I don't really like want to like look at every weapon because it's kind of like hard in a vacuum without like using it in the field and like having it on an operator. I just wanted to, before I kept bitching about Victoria getting nerfed, I just wanted to check. My main thing was Percy. Yeah, I know all the weapons have basically changed again. I mean, I like Nico. I mean, I love Nico, so Nico getting sight 8 is really fucking good. Oberon having sight 9 is actually having another sight 9 person. I guess it's not another because Victoria's not sight 9. I guess maybe they were like there were no baseline men that had sight 9, so whatever. All right. Unlocked crafting chip. Unlock, please. Wait, what did you want to see? I mean, I did unlock all the crap. I have to like Nexus AF. Do you want to see the recipes? Like what Vilk, what did you want to see? Or I mean, I'll show you something specific, but I'm not going to sit here and like go through every fucking weapon in the game, like, because that's just like a different stream. That's not even me playing the game. That's just like me sitting here looking at numbers, which I guess, I mean, what are games, but sitting around looking at numbers. Retribution has a 60 fucking round magazine now. That's fucking crazy. Dude, look at the high roll on that. What the fuck? That's so busted. A high roll is fucking over 300 damage on that shit? Toxic plasma? Wait, what? There's not... Women can still perceive my flaws. Wait, what do you mean toxic plasma? I don't think there is a... Wait, are you talking about like these ones? The Daydream guns? What are you talking about? No, mine. No crit chance, huh? It's pretty good. Harpy, this one. The damage is pretty nutty. Does it not tell you the weapon tag? Oh, no, it does. Oh, that's interesting. It has no weapon tags on it. Like, pretty much. Yeah, real accurate, high crit, but has 0% crit chance, so you got to get crit from somewhere else. Low condition, high damage, single shot, long reload, high range, low scatter. I mean, this definitely feels like one like what you're gonna get shot by the enemy by it, and it's gonna suck. I mean, the damage is high enough. If enemies don't have poison resist, you can use it against them. Harpy less battery, yeah, it's only 7. Um, I think almost entirely across the board, reload times have been increased, and I think the idea is to like, and magazine sizes have also been increased to offset it. So I don't think they want you like reloading in combat. Last is 20 battery. Oh, before it had 20 batteries. More weapon reworks, yeah, more rebalancing of them, yeah. There's like a whole nother, what's up, Cynical? A whole nother pass on him. And the armor. So we're just at the start, but okay, so that was against Planet Bridge. Let's what can we do? What can we do? Church, Branch. We just did an Elim. That'd be an Elim against Coven, 4 skulls. Probably die, I would think. Do we have beam resist? Coven's gonna have beam. Can we get any more beam resist? Glory will give us beam. I also was a clown and put on the frog hat. Shit, your job. Okay, goodbye, friendy. I'm making living and job. Yeah, hell yeah. Thanks for coming by, Vilk. We'll see you again soon, man. What does that get my... God, that's that 30%. Frog hat OP. Battletoad. The resistances aren't doing shit. Alright, Alright, we're gonna unload. What was I gonna go against? Church? I have no idea what Church is gonna have. Do we have any food? Meat? Sodas? Tin can? We have no medical supplies. Yeah. Power concentration, 3,300. That's a lot for the very beginning of the game. It's a lot of power concentration. Mm. Okay. It's medical supplies. We for sure would have died last mission if I hadn't found that this is really good. We have room for it since we have this big stupid ass backpack. Oh, they reworked this. I don't actually don't, someone would have to tell me if this was reworked last patch. It's not just across the board the same for each addiction. Because I don't think Gavok addiction was only 20% before. Maybe it was. Harvested 12.5 pounds of pepper on Wednesday. Threw together a habanero honey sauce for hot wings. Oh, shit. Oh, dude, happy birthday. That's fucking great. Richard. Would I rather? I mean, I'd probably, well, yeah, I mean, that's definitely a catch-22. Obviously, I would rather do the second one because I definitely don't want the first one. So, given two bad options, I'll take the less bad one. Well, because the second part is there already are racist girls, so you know, it wouldn't be like entirely, for some it wouldn't be a change at all, right? Like some it would just be exactly the same as it already is. Stun grenade. You guys love to get me with those trap questions. All right. Stun chance is now, well, no, it's always been 100%. Range spread 2. Oh yeah, it's supposed to, let's see if it, what the fuck? Wait, what? Explosion radius is 4. Wow, that's a big ass radius. Would you rather eat a pizza made of glass? Well, it can't be a would you rather with only one. It's not a would you rather. Or $20. Would I rather eat it for $5 or for $20? I'm definitely not eating glass. That's the scenario. Dude, a switchboard? I want to be able to throw eyeballs at people. like hearts. That's not the option you were given. Wait, so the option is I'm eating the pizza made of glass for $5 or I'm eating the pizza made of glass for $20? I mean, at that money amount, it's not, that doesn't make a difference. Like I'm having to go to the hospital for either one of those. Like $15 difference isn't. You violated the sacred pact of would you rather. Oh my god, so oh look, they were in the frog hat too. Yeah, frog hat got added to the game but wasn't in the pool. All right, so I actually don't have a gun because I went Chad mode. Counterpoint, would you for, yeah, I mean, exactly. That's it can get pretty real for sure. Suck. Okay, so they're gonna shoot at me, so they're gonna get shivved. You're gonna block. There's no one else in here, so you're gonna get knifed. Get fucked. There is someone else in here. Unlucky. I'm gonna eat the burger. Pick up the pipe. Pick up the shiv. They're out of range. We're gonna step behind cover. Oh shit! What the fuck are they? That is a 4-shot burst on it now. What the fuck? Why did throwing get nerfed? I don't understand. Why did throwing range get nerfed and you give a pistol 4-shot burst on it? Like, that's crazy. Would you rather be the first one to fight the gorilla or the 100th? Well, I mean, obviously the 100th. Pistols are dangerous. Nico getting stronger. Yeah. I can't even get in range. I think Reverend is plus, who am I fighting against? Church? Let's see. No, not Church. I'm fighting against Sunlight. I have Scholar as plus vision. I guess we'll find out if Reverend does. Where were we? Okay, so they should have to step towards me now. Gorilla's tired and can't finish you off quickly. I have to go forward again because it's 3 tiles now to throw. Yeah, I guess they heard me liking that the Gallant was better, so Hydra Hydra is better now. Are we jammed? No. We got to get to the 4th floor. More management units. Fucking garbage in every... Yo, with the accuracy is going to be really bad on that burst though, right? 70%? Oh, they have augment. Load weight modifier. Now, I'm curious, is this universal? Or is this only modify your backpack? Because this says load weight. Do all of the augments, the minus weight modifier on the augments, are they also... That would feel weird if they were only for your backpack. Like, your foot? I guess whatever. I'm not gonna like try to think about the logic of it. Terror pack. Backpack full of garbage. Would you rather be asked another 100 gorilla question or fight the gorilla? Would you rather Isabella or Sheila? Oh my god. I think either one of those, your dick's getting cut off. Inner circle. Wait. I think this one's actually higher. Yeah, this one's higher. That feels crazy. All right, Machete still has the double attack. Wow, the accuracy is ass. Is that in the double attack mode? It is, okay. I don't know, I'm taking the 100% 3 attacks. It doesn't seem, another shard. These don't stack. Uh... 3 AP to reload the pistol now. I guess that's the advantage of melees. You don't have to reload. I guess unless it's another switch. What is up with the loot? Fuck? What the fuck? We're just greened out now. Green goblin, green gun. Do they make enemies use AP to reload when they increase reload times? Yes. Now, even tube fed, it takes them an AP to reload, and yeah, they have to use the full reload, or at least last patch. I assume that it's still working the way it's supposed to. Oh, I was just thinking I need to be sprinting. Yeah, these guys at the beginning of the game are just all blunted up. Jesus Christ, they all have pistols. And they can, so now this guy can shoot over her, and she can shoot over her. I need to... And they actually have a pistol. Hallway party. This sprint accuracy is going to be fucking like negative with this though. Oh, they're lined up. 50%. I think we're dead. I probably should have fallen back to this barrier. I have to kill with this. think we're gonna get shot once. Can't reload. Hey, would you be surprised to know that we cannot run anymore? Classic Quasimorph. Take 8 damage. Can't run. Yeah, we just have to, and I have nothing to heal this with. I even have nothing to stabilize it with. It's like drink water. Joanda, do we have new armor? Depends on your definition of new. What we have is reworked armor. So the resistance. So essentially, we don't have new sprites, but every armor set has been reworked. So like, legend armor now has poison resistance on it. It didn't have poison resistance on it before. Glory now has beam resistance on it. It didn't have beam resistance before, but it no longer has cut. It had cut resistance before. So you're basically going to have to go through every armor in the game and see what the new resistances are. All like clothes type armor, like basic clothes type armor have that I've seen have blunt resistance on them now. So at least at the start of the game, the weapon that I currently have is not going to be very effective or as effective. Frog Hat is new. Frog Hat was added in a little while ago, but it wasn't in the loot table, and now it is. So, I mean, I had to wear it. Chilling with a blunt weapon, scarf all drugs, so they can't have any. Would you rather no sprint run or no stealth run? Wait, what? Would I rather no sprint run or no stealth? Oh, you're saying like not being able to sprint or not being able to stealth? Ooh, that's tough. I mean, I guess no stealth is probably easier because the trade-off is you just shoot doors. If you can't sprint, you can't fight around corners and doorways without being like shot back at. But Frog Hat, rarest object in the game. I mean, I've seen a couple people with it now. I think was it Foo Fighter was saying he had a mission where it was like everyone was wearing a frog hat. We do have range on these guys, but I actually need them to die close to me so I can get, because this is all the ammo I have. Do I fall back behind the corner? Wait, yes, we fall back around the corner. We wait for them to get closer. Wait, one turn. That was too long. I can't sprint. I'm a dumbass. Fuck. I forgot that we can't sprint. 50% chance in 2 turns. She actually moved up to cover. They didn't used to always do that, so that's actually, I like to see that. I mean, it sucks that it happened, but it is good that the AI is doing that. It actually went right where we threw it. Hey, you got stunned. It's punch-in time. 95%. Of course, our fracture didn't heal. 11. Because they have blunt resist now. You don't need to run. Would you try early camping missions run, specifically the one in Venus against Realware? Oh, Anarchy and Community? Yeah, I mean, I did that when it first came out. I actually did that the 4th of July last year, drunk. I took Percy to, and I beat that mission with the starter equipment. But yeah, I haven't done it in a while. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing that, something like that, like challenge, you know, the story mission challenge stuff. But the the main issue right now is just like so much stuff has changed that like, god damn it. I needed to be able to access their corpse so that I could stabilize these wounds. We have regeneration. We have medical gel. Antibiotics increase the healing chance of everything else now too. I also forgot about that. God, this is a lot. Do we have any? God, we. I don't have any damage per. And he's still stunned. Okay. All right. We gotta eat this. Food is unavailable. Okay, we're not gonna eat, which means we can't take any of these drugs. Not like this. Oh my god. Puke chance. We're dead. We're dead no matter what. This is fucking Jover. Take a drink for every ecolapse. Another drunk's dream when. That sounds hilarious. I mean, I am drinking tonight, but I mean, I'm not like. That was like I started drinking on the 4th of July on like. I don't know. Whenever I started the stream, like noon or something. I think I streamed for like 7 or 8 hours too. I was like fucked up by the end. We're dead. Those guys do 8. Yeah, I feel like they used to do pierce damage. But apparently their weapon is an arm stump now, so they're dealing blunt. Yeah, Richard, that would have been smart. I think the thing was I would think I was dead to this guy no matter what. Because I couldn't stabilize wounds and get 2 tiles away from him. But yes, that would have maximized my chances for sure. All right, well, it's boss time. How are so chill you just lost the rarest object in the game? We'll get another one. We'll get another one. We'll get my frog hat back. The boss is pissed. The boss ain't. The boss is gonna wear 34. Wait, how much is this? Jesus Christ, this weighs 14. Almost 15 kilos. Do we have, I don't think we have any way to get beam resist against SBN either. Not great, not great. We actually don't have a lot of ammo for this. Shotgun. Shotgun's probably the best thing to take. No, I'm just a battle human. Feels bad. Oh yeah, we have an emergency kit. Oh, I didn't check that. That's I knew when I was starting the game I forgot to check box. I'm actually curious what. Still give you medical supplies, still give you the Hydra. Let's see. Glory. Oh, Glory has a beam resist on it. So we can put the Glory on. Brigand. Yeah, actually the starter it's funny, the emergency case has been buffed because you actually get resistances from the balaclava and the genes now. Losing the rarest item in the game just means you get a grind for another. All right, well, we have a knife. Pistol. Wait, is he more accurate than? He is more accurate than Victoria. Wait, what's his base dodge? I gotta look at that too. Wait, what's? Hmm? Oh, that. So same as Victoria, 40% base dodge. Yeah, they should have been turned off, but whatever. I'll make use of that stuff though. I still think shock. I mean, because everyone has enclose has blunt resist. It does feel like going pierce or cut makes the most sense at the start of the game. This has silencer on it. One man run against the solar system. It's like having an entire new game. Yeah, I mean, it still is like, I mean, at this point, like the Quasimorph that I've, you know, been playing for the last year, like the damage numbers hadn't really changed this significantly. It does feel like a mod or basically, yeah, like it's the same game, but it's everything, you know, that I fucking thought I knew to this point. It's kind of like, it's like, I don't know what's the best anymore, you know? Like, do you think it's balanced enough? I mean, I've only been playing this new, like the patch today, whatever, like an hour and a half. I mean, I beat one mission and I died pretty fast on the second one. So, it's definitely not fucking around now, which I mean, I do like I think that should be the difficulty of the game. Or I like that even on normal, it's lethal. But it's also like starting with the 90 health operator is probably, I think the lethality in the game is probably too high right now to run that. Let's try the Taiga out. We'll see how the Taiga feels. But I like what I'd say is like, I mean, I guess part of it is I probably need to relearn how to play melee, but like even though the damage numbers are kind of buffed on melee, like throwing range being nerfed, enemies being able to like shoot through each other now, like there's a lot of things that make, I think if you're trying to, I mean, I'm not even gonna carry this shit around, like you can't even upgrade the boss because he doesn't have a chip. You can't like genome upgrade him, so, and like that, you know, whatever, this is just a test save. I'm obviously like, we're probably dead on this mission, unless I like mega lock in, but yeah, like I would just say balance is ongoing. They have a knife. Is there anyone else? I'm the kind of person where I feel like I need like a good amount of testing before I'm gonna like say something is or isn't balanced. Boomerang would be super nice for throwing melee, even if it only came back on a missed throw. Yeah, we were talking about that a little while ago. Boomerang would be really fucking cool. Yeah, like, or even like I've seen other people talking about a longer range melee weapon, like a spear or something where you could this guy's dead. You could attack from like a tile away instead of having to be like directly adjacent. Something like that would be cool. They might be spiking early difficulty to add incentive to use in the later game mechanics. Might be spiking early difficulty to add incentive. Yes. Yeah, it is. I am feeling, well, especially on Victoria now, I'm pretty much, I mean, to use her, I would have to go get the big hand to give her plus 20 health. I'd have to find a cyber heart to give her another plus 20 health. So to get her to like plus 40 health, to get her up to 130, then I could consider putting like a combat, like I could put a couple augments on her to, you know, whatever, have her lose, you know, 10 or 20 health to have her like not just die. Step back. They have a gun. they're out of range. But yeah, this is kind of like before this is in range to throw. This is range 5. I can't throw at them right now. This box is in the way. Like I can't get. Wait, actually, oh wait, I can get. Yeah, the diagonal I can't get close enough. Okay, never mind. I'm being stupid. Never mind. Ignore what I was saying. I was being stupid. Yeah, throwing in close quarters feels good, but it in big rooms it feels bad. You have to scrimp and scrape for augments, make you take advantage of ship systems to gain a leg up, especially as factions go up in tech levels. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, that's just like another thing I'm gonna have to get used to is wrapping my head around wanting to use the ship upgrades again because of the difficulty, because I've just been at a point where I haven't liked using them because the game, like, it made the game too easy. But with the, like, the aiming algorithm being changed so you get shot from more angles, enemies stacking up, being able to shoot through each other, like, you're going to get shot at more. I guess that's the main thing, is just, like, kind of figuring out how the, like, wound and resistance system happen. Because basically, right, like, the reason I died on that last mission, other than, like, I made the mistake of not immediately falling back to cover, is I got shot once for 8 damage, and it hit my knee, and I couldn't run anymore. And it was, like, basically once that fucking happened, it was over. Which is a lot of times in Quasimorph how you die. So they haven't seen me yet, because though SBN Secret Service has Vision 7, so they can see. Well, technically, wait. So they can see to there. So if I end my turn there, they'll be able to see me. They've closed the distance. Yeah, I really don't like the meta of shooting doors. That's mainly what it comes down to, because, like, in almost every situation like this, the best thing to do is back up, shoot the door, step to the side, wait for them to come, kill them around the corner. There isn't really a way to, like, breach this room and, like, go aggressive into the room unless you have, like, crazy resistances in a health pool where it doesn't matter. You'd love seeing faction-specific augments and implants on enemies as loot. So right now, SBN is the only one that has... SBN does have a faction-specific implant. Otherwise, I don't believe there... I think that the idea is there's going to be more for that. So if I shoot this, step back, they're going to step up, open the door. I don't think they're going to be able to see. I just, like, also hate wasting ammo like this, too. So now they're there. They're going to go 1, 2. So it's like I go to here, and then I do this. Which, like, it's fine. It's just, like, again, not... I would have preferred to have been able to, like, breach the room. With the current AP system, I just don't know, like, how, like, because, like, you lose an AP by opening the door. Or if there was a way to, I guess, like, I guess my complaint is just that I have to shoot a gun. If there was a yell button, or, like, another way to, like, I don't know, make noise besides shooting a gun. Yeah, here you go. This is the SBN unique implant. Shooting doors could feel better with a breaching shotgun. Yeah, I mean, the auto shotguns do feel like that. Like, when guys are lined up on the other side, I agree that it does feel cool to do that. But, like, the situation here where there was a person up here and there's a person down here, and I don't really, like, there's no real angle I can shoot. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of, like, fucking spitballing. I can't get over the magazine size on this. It's so crazy. It basically means, too, like, if you're fighting an enemy, they're probably, like, never gonna run out of ammo. If the default is a Fucking 48 round magazine. Oh yeah, I should look at their armor because they're actually wearing the Lux bucket hat. It's no frog hat. A curse button to draw people to the door, full voiced. Yeah, that would be fucking cool. Like how when the enemies see you, they're like PMC scumbag. Like if you could be like corpo bitch, or like whatever, you know, like I don't fucking know. Wow, we got real lucky there. We just tag him? Oh, I have Carnage up. I was like, holy shit, 108. The world is about to change. Yeah. I'm about to change your insides to your outsides. Such stupid shit. Be Victus. Okay. Hold and shock. That looks the same. Sorbent. Poison, alcohol, infection, poisoning. That looks the same. They have the best slot. So they did change, yeah, because of the formula. So it looks like they just plugged it into the formula. Like Percy, this vest used to be like -10 and +10 on those resistances. And now it's 12. I think that's the same. I'll be happy when I get what I want. Something like that. Plastic repairs this. Hey. Can't see him. Yeah. I just I really like this. I don't know. I know like a lot of people prefer the blasting playstyle, but like I like the stealth playstyle so much, and I do enjoy that it's even like remotely possible in this game. Because I think that's like the thing that's cool about the game, right? Like if you're having like the idea of, you know, a PMC operative, you have some people that are gonna go in loud and like not care about casualties or noise or anything like that, and being able to, yeah, do like a little more like Metal Gear or like Splinter Cell type of shit. They don't pay me enough for this crap. Because it's like really what I should just be doing. I mean, if I was on unfair, it would literally be like shoot this barrel and just like back up. And even it like feels like even on normal. Oh wait, I think Hangel told me the barrel explosion might be bigger now. Yeah, look at that. It's actually 3 tiles. Well, at least 3 tiles now. Which means if you shoot on your last action, it can spread to the 4th tile. So you gotta be farther away from the barrels now if you're gonna shoot them. I assume that means the explosion radius is also 3 now. Gritty Shadowrun vibes. Yeah. Where's the door? Shit, I should have closed the door. There we go. Oosh. Well. What's the reload? 4 AP on this now. Okay. Do barrel explosions not have range based on the amount of gas in them? That would be new if they do. Previously, if there was even 1 gas in it, it would do the full blow up, and So previously it was 2 tiles from the barrel. If you were within 2 tiles, you would take explosion damage, and then it basically randomly has a chance to start a fire on any tile within 2 of the barrel. This one I just exploded, started a fire 3 away. So I would assume that means that the explosion radius has been increased as well, but I mean, I have good enough explosion resist. I guess we could test it at some point here. Can I fight? Step 1, too far. He's in cover. There's a turd in there. We got infected. In theory, if this heals, the infection should heal as well. Merc. That's scary. Yeah, what is this? Oh my... Oh, wait. I have Carnage up. Okay. The damage number is not actually that inflated. Though, what is Carnage right now? 50%. So that's being increased by 50%. It's still pretty. 2 to 4. 30 round magazine. Pierce through. It's a pretty reasonable weapon now. Supersize your impromptu barbecue. Well, so you can so what you can do is you can basically guarantee fire spread by spilling oil on the ground. You can like track it around. So you can actually make a really big fire trap. And I do that sometimes. So this is pretty far out of the range of the weapon. This is only 3. I thought it was 4. Huh. That crit for 12. Alright, burst him. Pretty good. Start a reload. 4 AP. I'm gonna walk around. I'm below the healing threshold, so I need to eat a little bit of food so that hopefully this shit will heal before... Okay, we do have another here, so we gotta wait. Sprint, walk. Oh, infiltration. Yeah, it would help if I looked at my map, huh? Alright, I need a refill. It's actually pretty warm in here too. I gotta open a window. I'll be back in 1 sec. Position, low cut, 45 health. Probably have to 2-tap him. It's interesting. It says... I wonder how it's calculating. It's probably doing the average damage. I mean, because if they all hit and it low rolls, I kill him. Through 8% resist. It's 5 degrees of scatter, though. have a couple knives, but this guy should just... Alright, well, I guess he didn't. Not reload. 8. Sprint. Compare. Jeff Hammer less damage. Jeff Hammer way higher condition. I guess because so they're taking into account this, like, because they're assuming if you're using the Jeff Hammer, you're going to be doing the 5 shell burst. So the durability appears to be like, well, not quite double, but actually it might be double, huh? Pretty close to double. Accuracy's worse. Spread is, scatter is crazy. Reload is longer. Magazine is bigger. I still think I like the Taiga better, but I guess it just depends. I don't know at what point. I guess there's so many guys lined up, it makes sense to do a 5-round burst. There we go. Legendary. Assault rifle. Okay, so this is good damage because they're weak to pierce. Scatter's low, range is good. It's the accuracy is the issue, because once they have their... They're going to have anywhere from, like, whatever, 10 to 15 dodge. You're down to, like, 70% accuracy. Sprinting, it gets even worse. That's a nice thing about the buckshot, is sprinting, you're still above 100% accuracy. I really should wear this, but... Fragile. Big Bone got nerfed. Okay, so I believe the fragile is it breaks when you throw it. Shiv was breaking last patch. This tag wasn't in, but when I threw a Shiv, it broke. I don't know that I threw a big... I'm trying to think if I threw a Big Bone. No, I did. Big Bones weren't breaking. Big Bones were taking 5 condition when I threw them. But yeah, it looks like you can only throw these once now. I assume that's... I'll test it right now. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. Just use this. No more inventory full of 1 slot. I know. I was actually pretty bummed about that too. I guess if you're carrying, I mean, really the place for a Shiv is like if you're butchering, but the issue is like the condition on it is so low. If you, right, like if you're like butchering a whole body or whatever, or even like judiciously, the condition on it goes down pretty fast. And then like when you butcher, you get bones. And it's like, that's obviously what you want, is like if you're trying to like butcher people, is just like cut a bone out, then use the bone to cut, gives you more bones. You just, you know, the bone cycle continues endlessly. Time for them to rework the... oh yeah, the arrow. Alright. Let's see if we can throw bone. Okay, looks like maybe a intersection. It is. Thanks. Yeah, so I'm curious now, because like just design wise, I feel like, how do you, because I feel like the shooting the door playstyle is very boring. Or like I wouldn't necessarily say like counterintuitive, but like how many games do you play where like the strategy is to like shoot the door instead of open the door? I don't really play games like that, so I don't know if anybody can think of any. It just feels like it's in a like tough design spot where like it's incentivizing the player to, you know, I mean, in this case, I didn't shoot the door. They opened the door anyways. Give him the bone. Wow, we got really lucky. Though the damage, that's right, the damage on these is a lot lower now. Though I probably will be caught on fire if I get shot by it, and I'm guessing I have almost no fire resist. I'm not actually going to be able to see whether or not this breaks because until after we pick it up. Fuck, it didn't kill him. Wound. Okay, they're dead. Cataclysm has a yell button for that purpose. Free action to make a noise that travels a number of tiles. Yeah, that's where like I think it makes more sense if there was like a make noise, yeah, whatever, a yell button. Or even in, it'd be funny if there was two. I'm sure it's a pain in the ass, but if, yeah, there was a yell button, which like whatever, yeah, it was like basically probably the same as your stealth detection, whatever, like 6, you know, 6 tiles, 6 range. It would also be funny if you could knock on the door. Like if you could like run, and you could knock while sprinting, where like you could like go up to the door, knock on it, and then run away. I don't know. I guess it's like functionally it ends up being the same as shooting the door. It's just for whatever reason, the idea of like shooting a door to like have people come open the door. Because like, I mean, I guess it's also like the layout of the station doesn't allow for flanking, but like if someone was shooting a door, I probably wouldn't go open that door, right? Like you're going to shoot back through the door. You're not like going to go open the door if someone's shooting a door. If you shoot a door, enemies should become very aware of you. Shooting doors stays in the game and we get a yell option. Yeah, because so like right now the way it works is, well, when you shoot anything, you don't even have to shoot a door. Like I can shoot a wall. And if people are in the detection range, which is like 4 tile radius, then they'll come to investigate where they heard the shot come from. And so like that's where you can do, it's like if I shoot the door here, they hear the door, they go to the door, you know, you stand back here and you shoot them. Yelling would be weird too, but okay, so they're gonna die. That is the, oh, that's the neural sonar. That's actually a really good implant. Interesting. Okay. So they are attacking. Oh, that's funny. I think this is, no, he didn't shoot at me. Interesting. It is funny though. This guy's investigating right now. This guy knows where I am, but he can't get to me because this guy's in his way. But now this guy will shoot over his own guy. You can shoot through adjacent allies now. Yeah, but this guy's investigating, so he's like blocking. We low roll? I think we only hit him twice. Well, he should take a lot of damage. Like, that's really, yeah, the shotguns you want to use at close range now for them to actually do the full damage. This guy bug out too? There we go. So I gotta step back. What are you guys wearing? They're wearing the Lux shirt. I guess I should have picked... Well, no, they have more pierce resist. Oh, it's because he has the glory boots on. So these guys all have the flash pistol. Damn, this guy didn't die, huh? Is that missing? All right. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah, Glory's no fucking joke in the Pierce department now. But yeah, they're still leaving you like the big resistance hole. But basically, if you go into an early mission right now, it looks like, and you're not bringing in cut, you can like really fuck yourself. At least in terms of like time to kill. I don't know, like maybe I'd have to test. Maybe you can blast. Let's see. Maybe we can just brute force through that with an assault rifle. I guess they do enough damage. Yeah, 20. God damn, the damage is crazy. So, yeah, so the damages are increased because the armor percentages are increased. Yeah, that's interesting that it feels so much more effective than... I mean, he has no pierce resist, but is a 2-tap going to be enough? I mean, if they hit, it'll be enough to kill him. Only one hit. Blew his leg off. Military parts. This pistol. So it gives you beam damage. It's pretty accurate. It's going to take a while to get used to the longer reload, too. I don't need 2 knives. It's not going to be good if I get shot by beam. I guess I also need to be thinking about weapon parts. Rubber weapon parts. Spring repairs that. Okay. It's a 5 AP, 4 AP. These are both 4 AP reload. Okay. Got an ear. Didn't. Yep. Okay, yep. So fragile. So this tag was in the last patch, but I believe the only weapon, well, at least the only weapon that I threw that it was on the glass shank. Interesting. So big bone can only be thrown once now. And once you throw it, it means you can't then use it to butcher for more. So almost what you want to do is, if you're going to try to be throwing bones around, man, it's kind of a bummer. I feel like it was such a niche play style to like play like Izzy Bone Ninja anyways. Like I kind of don't understand like nerfing it so much. I guess I just want it to be a pain in the ass to play that, and it's like it was already like a pain in the ass to do. Yeah, I know. It actually it's like too. I usually try not to be like emotionally negative about things, but the two changes that actually bum me out is the Victoria change, her losing vision and health, and like Percy being untouched, like the objectively like strongest fucking clone in the game, untouched, or operator in the game untouched. And then yeah, like I don't, this feels like a fuck you to a very specific person on the Discord. Um and I don't know if that's the way the game should be balanced. Like I don't know who else was doing this, like besides him and like me, when I like want to go, because this is like when like I'll sometimes go in when I see like people streaming Quasimorph, especially if they're new and they're kind of like fumbling around, and I would be like, hey, take Izzy in, fucking taking the claw, you know, it's like get the emergency kit, use the knife, get bones, start throwing bones at people. And all of a sudden, I mean, it's one of the reasons I fell in love with the game. And all of a sudden people are like, holy shit, this is actually really fun. Like it's really cool, unique play style. Anyways, I don't want to dwell on it, but I do have to say it bums me out. I guess that is a change I would like to, let's see if we get hurt. It is a change I would like a reason for, because I still, the other thing is I still don't understand like why the throwing range had to be nerfed. Like I really don't think 5 throwing range was OP. Like you still have to get really close to someone to, should I see if I can knock myself off into the instant kill here? Okay, so we'll stand 3 tiles away. This shouldn't knock us down. I guess we'll find out whether or not it does. I can't throw that. I guess we'll just shoot the shotgun and see. Holy shit. We were 3... Okay, so this is actually interesting. They changed the damage type. It used to be explosion before. Now it's fire damage. So that explains why I took... See, I thought I was going to take explosion damage. That's why I was willing to do this. My fire resist is quite low. 18%. So I took 33, so... What is that then? 36? And it used to be the closer you were to the explosion... Holy shit, look how much fire that made. I don't think there was oil on the ground either. I'm also really lucky I didn't get set on fire here. Interesting. I wonder if it's no longer the closer you are to... Because before it was like the damage fell off away from the epicenter. I'd have to test that again. There's very little reason to nerf throwing weapons when it's clearly inferior to almost anything else. Yeah, I mean, I 100% agree with that. Like, and I like, again, it's just like, I feel like it's such a niche play style. Like most people who play the game, like run shotgun, run assault rifle, you know, like run plasma weapon. There's only one class in the game that even like, I mean, I guess 2 if you count Terror Pact with like axes, but there's only 2 classes in the game that even like remotely benefit from throwing weapons too. I've got water and a hydrogel bandage. I do, yeah, there we go. Which is funny because it is better for this situation. So this is damage per move, so we want to... I wonder if I'll override the blood tile here. 2 waters. I don't need to waste my water, though. So this would boost it to an 80% chance to heal. Might as well, huh? But yeah, holy shit. Barrels are way more deadly now. Which I guess the idea is that the initial explosion is more deadly because the damage over time got nerfed. What the fuck are we going to do? Put some glass on it. I don't have any way to heal burns. We're just ragging this shit up. 5%. Walk back to the medical machine. Oh, that's getting buffed, right? I was like, it got changed. It didn't get changed. All right, well, yeah, I gotta walk back to the... Because I'm sure I can't run, right? Oh. Oh, wait, did it... You know what? Maybe this one didn't have can't run on it. You can still run with the burn. Incoming damage. Fire damage. Fire wounds are brutal. All right, now we can play the game again. Yeah, but I mean, not to dwell on it too much, but I am curious. Like, I know Sam made he had an explanation of. I mean, I guess this change happened last time. I was kind of like waiting. I mean, I guess the idea with the throwing range is you can increase the throwing range with an augment and an implant to +2. So that gets it back to 6. I mean, it is good at 6, but it didn't feel like crazy broken at 7. And also, it's like the way the throwing weapons work. I mean, with a servo, you can carry 3, but the enemy density is so high, you have to spend like an AP, whatever, every other turn after you throw to like put weapons back into your hands. And you can only carry so many, like, I don't know. It feels I just don't understand it. A lot of the changes in the game, like, I understand or like can even if I don't necessarily like agree with them, or like I'm like I wouldn't have done that, but it's like, okay, like I see what they're going for. This does feel personal to that guy in Discord. Which feels bad because like I'm like I feel like I'm catching strays. I'm like I didn't fucking say anything, man. Like take away my toys. All right. Well, these 2 doors are kind of a problem. If there's anybody in here. It looks like no. All right, we'll block this one. Up. Another door. Chips. Okay, so I'm going to try to be sneaky. Oh, I want that. I want that. Maybe they're planning to put more dedicated throwing weapons as grenade-like weapons, have them single-use but stack in quick slots. Yeah, I mean the current, like, yeah, well, there's 2 right now. There's the arrow and the fang. The fang only comes from Scrivenus Quasis. The fang actually got buffed. It's like stuns now. I found one of them, or I was fighting on Scrivenus. I found a couple of them. They're actually pretty cool now. I haven't seen an arrow to see if the arrows changed, but they for sure need to like stack higher, B, I don't even think there's crafting chips. I don't think there's well, there's for sure not for the Quasi one, but I don't think there's ever was. I actually want to look on the wiki now. If there was ever a crafting chip for the arrow. I would guess not. No. Okay. So it's not even craftable, so it feels like it should either be like craftable at workbenches from like, I don't know, rusty metal, like just whatever, an easily accessible thing, just like an option. I like options. Yeah, so it's like, I mean, I know these guys are like here right outside the door, so it does feel kind of like bad that it's just like, okay, here's what I do. Come through the door, open the door. That sucks. Rusty oh yeah, long blades, that would be perfect. And oh, buff the heart. I guess I'd probably stand up here. This guy's juking. Bro. Ooh, okay. Got the frog off. Lead bowl. Heavy weapon. Oh, okay, so this is a new tag. I like this. I know I've been kind of like moaning and groaning, so let me say some positive things. I like these new weapon perks they've added. I don't know about it on a melee weapon. I didn't know they could be on melee weapons. Heavy weapon you can't use if you've already moved this turn. So I know things like the minigun, like the Beast, has heavy weapon on it, and I think Vermin's Death, the flamethrower, like, so you can't move then shoot with those weapons. I am curious. I do want to see if the AI is restricted by this as well, because if they're not, it's kind of bullshit. But buff the heart but make it Quasi. Oh, make it increase Quasi when you throw it. Yeah, fuck yeah, I love that idea, because then that would be like a terror pack, a good, like, you'd be incentivized. Yeah, because like for terror pack, like incentivizing more like sicko gameplay of like you know, cutting someone's heart out and throwing it at other people. That should absolutely increase the Quasi. Yeah. Oh man, they fucking ruined my armor. That sucks. This armor was actually really good. Well, maybe not really good. Strong, I would say, starter armor. Now, I mean, if I need shock resist, I guess it's a way to get shock, but I don't know, shock, fire, and pierce seems... So shock, fire, and pierce. So it does make pierce even worse against the moon quasis. You are highly incentivized to use cut and plasma, but it actually makes blunt better against them too, because this armor used to have like whatever you know, 10 or 10. I mean, I think the head was less, but I think the chest was like maybe 9 or something blunt resist. All right, well, he's not going to move here, so okay, so he did the attack. I'm assuming that guy died. We don't know. Well, he did 94 damage to that guy, so I'm gonna guess he's dead. Now this other guy is here, so he shouldn't. Well, he only has one. Oh, this actually isn't gonna. Interesting. This weapon, this heavy weapon trait doesn't matter on 1 AP enemies, because 1 AP enemies can't move and attack anyways, so it literally doesn't matter. She out of ammo? Nope, she was reloading. I probably... Oh, she's still... Oh, she started the reload. Yeah, so I don't... I mean, technically, this is a 5 AP reload. She shouldn't... I guess I don't know when she started the reload. Whatever, I don't feel like testing that right now. Alright, are there more guys behind him? 102 damage seems like a thing you won't want enemies to be able to move and use, especially as a 3 AP enemy. Yeah, so I mean, on Unfair, in theory... well, he crit is why it did so much damage, part of it. Also, I think that that weapon is very high damage. Piercing 12, 22. Hog hat. Okay, yeah, they did. That damage is nutty now. You can throw this. But can you not... You can't have moved to throw it? Okay. Well, I can't attack a wall anyways, so... So it actually... Weapon can't be... is unavailable until the turn ends, which includes throwing. Does not include throwing. So I can still throw it, but I can't swing with it. But the thing is, like, the range, I'm fine with that. I don't know whether or not that's a bug or intended, but like, you can only throw this, range 3 is only 2 tiles. You can barely throw this fucking thing. So that does knockdown, this does knockback. Can you move after you throw it? Yeah. Yeah, so like if I... Well, I have to wait again. Oh, I want to try to get a servo. Well, I don't know that. Whatever, I don't feel like doing that shit. Yeah, so if I like move and then I throw, yeah, I can move again. What it is it's you can't attack with the weapon. Again, I'm not sure if, like, for a throwing weapon, if this is supposed to not be able to be thrown or not, but the range on it is so short, and like once you throw it, you can't use it again until, like, that's the other thing about like throwing weapons, right? Is like you have to spend an AP to throw it. You have to move to the tile where it lands. You have to spend another AP to pick it up before you can throw it again. It's interesting they made it like a status effect. All right. I guess the way to test, I would have to have a robot or do an escort mission for an ally to see if an ally would move and attack with it. I'm not sure what other heavy weapons there are that enemies can have. I can't remember the last time I saw a weapons case as a reward. Early? Is this in their... Is this in their reward pool now? Where the hell is that mission? Right here? Ancap Dogma? Is that a station reward? What kind of station is it? It is a refueling and repair orbital port. Wow, what a wild... That's a wild random... random reward. Okay. I think I got one more time for one more before I gotta call it here. let's see where. I mean, I saw that the Serpent's Mouth got changed back to a sniper rifle again. I'd be down for Venus. OZ Dune.
Welcome aboard.
This game's been such a big hyperfixation for me lately. Glad to find a fun place to sit and watch when I'm not actively working or playing myself. Hell yeah. Yeah, man. That's honestly that's my community service. I saw there wasn't anyone doing this shit for Quasimorph, and I was like, well, guess who's gonna do it? It's gonna be you. I'm glad you found it. That's awesome. Well, Oz Dune, you got a place you want me to go? I'll fly to anywhere right now. With Quasi, I've been doing missions on the moon. I'm down for Venus, Mercury, the Belt. If there's any Quasis you want to see, if no one has a preference, I'll probably just go to Venus because I do want to see Tez, but throw the offer out for live live options. No Jupiter. Yeah, I mean, we would assume we would be on Jupiter if there were Jupiter quad. That would have been the stream. No. When you've been terrified in sticking to Mars. Okay. Let's check. You know, I mean the most fleshed out are Venus, so I'll take us to Venus. Cuz I do want to see what the Tez armor and weapons look like. Yeah, don't be scared. Whenever, I mean, the other thing you can do, Oz, if you kind of just want to like see what it's about, is make another save and just fly over to Venus and start. Could have unlocked Mars and sent it for him. I mean, I actually, but see, the only reason I don't want to do that is that the Mars Quasis still don't have anything. That's the other one, is once they add the Mars Quasis. I haven't. That's another thing. Like once like the Mars Quasis get fleshed out, I want to do a save where I start the game unlocking Mars, so like Shadu's there, and the Mars Quasis are there right from the start. Okay, cool. We got espionage against Tez, sabotage against Tez. Yeah, so we'll just do, I mean, that's 2100. Yeah, that's good power level, so we should get a good idea. They're at Tech 2. We only have the boss. We got our Frog Warrior. We're gonna lead bull them. Alright. Get these weapons out of here. We're going Chad mode. Actually, I guess I should have repaired that well. Damn, 10 rounds, huh? Single load. You've caught a game in active development. Your coverage has been great for helping me understand and digest it. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, it's a fun. Yeah, it is hammer time. It has been really fun to be. I mean, yeah, I've been playing this game for like a year and a half now. It is super fun to follow a game's development, and again, it's like another, like today, bunch of big changes where I mean, I guess it's like as a new player, I mean, you're probably not doing the beta, but as a new player, like the changes probably aren't felt as much because like you don't know what it used to be. But it's it's a lot. RimWorld all the way from Kickstarter to 1.0. Damn, how long was that? Actually, I'm not a RimWorld head. I know it's good. It's just one of those games where it's kind of like Dwarf Fortress, where I'm just like, I haven't had like the time to or desire to be like, okay, this is going to be my game. I'm going to learn it. You're planning to swap onto the beta after a solid playthrough on base. Yeah, I would say don't get too comfortable on live because the beta changes all the weapons, all the armor, and It'll be like disorienting. I mean, it's disorienting for me today. Like even stuff changed from like last week. All right, yeah, let's just run that. We have Pierce. We have this massive damage hammer. More than 10 years since the Kickstarter, not how long it was in development. Still gets DLC. Yeah. I mean, I have a lot of respect for those style of like, yeah, sandbox, emergent. The lead bolt or the heavy weapon thing popping up tripped me out. I was like, what the fuck is that? It's actually kind of annoying. I'm gonna not walk around with that weapon. That flashing up on the screen every fucking step. There we go. Right, we got Tez on the prison. You motherfuckers. Though they have to bash, unless they changed it, they have to bash through the door. Dwarf Fortress isn't too complex if you're just surviving and not playing adventure mode. Right on. He's one of those, you know, it's one of those games I want to try sometime, but I'm the kind of person where it's like, if I'm going to play a game, I mean, you guys can probably tell with Quasimorph, it's like, I'm going to fucking like go sicko mode on it. I really like to be able to, I hate this so much. That's the other thing, right? Like, I guess what I was talking about, like shooting the doors before. If you go in without a weapon, that's not an option. So yeah, like the yell, make noise, whatever fucking option would be great. Up or down, up or down, up or down. There's guy both directions. He's got the blow dart. He should get one shot by the dagger. Motherfucker. So we got poisoned. It's not great. If I step forward, I won't be able to use the lead bowl, but I can throw the lead bowl at him. All right. We have no weapon now. We're gonna box. We're gonna box this guy. You never took the time to learn Dwarf Fortress, had RimWorld locked in back when you still played. This sucks. Okay, I could step forward, I can pick it up, but then I'm gonna get punched twice. I can sprint if I keep this door open. I can like sprint, run away from him. Rake around the shuttle. That was pretty good. Sit the fuck down. Oh no. Dagger. This is bad. He died. Yo, the boss is fucking undefeated. Poison is actually okay. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've ever had poisoning status accumulate in this game. So we're gonna actually find out what happens when poison goes up, unless we can find a med bay. Is this dagger still goated? Accurate throw. Yes. Oh, I have carnage up. Crit chance is nutty. This is the best, from what I've seen, this is the best throwing dagger in the game right now. This is gonna end badly. You fucking take that back, Richard. Don't you feel like an asshole now? Oh, you just mean the mission in general. I mean, yeah, you're probably right. Going in without a gun is like usually not advisable. I was using this with regular nails. It's actually pretty fucking good with regular nails. I was running it with Tiefton to trigger last bullet. I did like a whole mission where I was like killing guys. I brought in a stack of nails and was killing guys with I don't have a space for my maul now though. Bring in the maul and then I'm not even gonna use it. Did they nerf that? Can't disassemble that. Jesus. Wait, can they open doors now? I already figured out the workaround for this. If you don't have it active and you move and you swap to it, it's only the heavy weapon thing only triggers if you move with it active. That's funny. So right now you can negate this unless both of your weapons are heavy weapons, I guess. Get fucked. Enlightened. What the fuck? He has a robot arm? Wait, those were made to work for their self. Is this guy supposed to be in Tez? This guy feels like he's supposed to be in church. Yeah, because if I move, then it puts the heavy weapon, but it didn't put the trait. I don't even know how you you work around that. Throw range 4, piercing throw. And it has cleave. Do I carry an axe around too? Swap weapons, see if the status is still there when you swap back to it. Good idea. Didn't get it. Knockdown. So the mace says you can only throw 3, so this is considered a mace. Or the blunt melee weapons. Those both can only be thrown 3. Okay, so we're going to swap weapons, see if the status is still there. So take the step with it active. Walk into this guy. Swap back. Yeah, so it does put it, yeah, it is still up. That's really good. Jock. We're gonna run out of food real fast here. Alright, let's do it. Okay, so calorie gain. I should have ate before 25%. Because now my calorie gain is halved. They're bashing the door. I love the like Final Fantasy fucking 6 like little status effect. I love that. I'm opening the door. A tall man and a Hulk. Tall man has the big arm. He does have the big arm. We do want that. Hulk just has a fist. All right, come and get it. So I took the blunt damage there, and the tall man took blunt damage. Hulk's pop, yeah. Sickest guy, you've had guests over, so you haven't been watching, but you had the stream on PC. Yeah, hell yeah. Thanks, man. Get the fuck down. I mean, if I could get his fucking arm off, that would... Huge. Actually huge. There's no way we're winning this mission, though. It's like... We're in the... Oh. Like 0% realm here. Alright, so he's gonna pop. So I need to be more tiles away from him. Need to be like... But I don't think I can hit him from there. Yeah. Well, I wonder if I can. I think I hit it there. Whatever. Interesting. I wonder if they changed it, because I actually just took the same amount of damage 1 tile away and 2 tiles away. And it used to be you took less damage 2 tiles away. Even more HP on Big Boss. Oh yeah, but I mean we have to get through 3 floors of this. The poisoning feels like a problem, and I don't think there's any way that I'm going to be able to kill Teo. These guys all being melee is definitely like generous. We finally missed. The losing 5 condition... I actually haven't been paying attention if it is still 5, but... Losing that much condition on a throw also feels bad. Okay, so this is another scanner room. We gotta just try to get to... Oh, I misclicked. Fuck. Oh, he's... No. Well... Didn't matter. Never punished. What do we do? Axe? I mean, I feel like at a certain point it is going to be nice to... Piercing throat. Uh-oh. Damage per turn, that's not fucking good. This doesn't clear status effects. It only heals wounds. Yeah, we're like fucking dead. We're gonna die from poisoning. We're just gonna have to hope for per turn. I want to sprint, but that's also gonna drain my calories. Holy shit. I did not see her hiding. Enlightened. Yeah, weird. I wonder... Oh, she's wearing the fucking clown mask. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! He's wearing the frog hat. Oh my god. None of those help. Yeah, these fast move fuckers. So it was, I think 50. Yeah, so it is. You lose 5 durability when you throw. Fuck, there's not a door here. I have to go around. Ay. You know what? And it all comes down to that first dagger not killing that guy. And then him shooting me with the fucking poison dart. That's all it took. The medical room. Hope. Medical machine. None of these heal poison. Unless this does. It doesn't. It'll poison me. I'm already poisoned. Raise the Quasi. I'll gain 16 health. I don't think Sorbent... Yeah, there's no way to make any healing stuff off, or poison cures. Misclick. That doesn't cure poison. This would be a great spot to be able to blow up barrels. They're all melee though. Fucking idiots. Oh, critical throw. I don't know what critical throw. I'm assuming it's more of a crit chance. So yeah, this is meant to be. So it looks like Tez has the. They have the really good throwing knife and the really good throwing axe. Precise slash. Oh wait, this'll... There we go. Fuck that up, but whatever. Alright. We're just... now we have a puke chance. Amazing. Yeah, poison seems pretty bad. Highly recommend bringing in Sorbent against Tez. Phoenix Brigade, I mean, that's... We're not... Who are we kidding? We're not getting out with that. Sorbent is free for a reason. Yes. I have my throwing axe ready. I need them to just line up. Good enough. The damage on this is so high, it doesn't really matter what their resistances are. He has a gun. %. Is it going to start to go down? What did this get? Oh, okay, Carnage is up, so damage is inflated. Poison spreading. This will like spray poison all over the ground now, which not good against Tez. So we will not do that. All right, we're switching Frog for Crab. Doesn't look as cool, but it doesn't. Medical bay, medical bay, medical bay, I don't see any medical supplies. All right. We just got to go for the... So this will heal me. I can basically get down to like 0 health. As long as I don't get hit. Ideally, I save this for once I get hit if I don't get one shot. This is a medical cabinet right here. We have 100% poison, so... I think even if we lower it, is it still just going to keep going up? Yeah. So it doesn't look like poison goes down after time the way like infection does. For the odds. I think this is a new shirt. I feel like I haven't seen the prison tank top before. I guess someone else let me know if you have, but I don't remember an orange tank top in the game. Dude, look at those. Boss is fucking jacked. Alright. It's booze does not help. Use Ganix Floss to treat wounds and use regen. Yeah, I don't have any wounds right now. I already did that. But yes, that is a good idea. Okay, we can do it. And I should stop being a dumbass and stash... So blocking doors against Tez doesn't really matter since they have to like bash through the doors anyways. Now it's going up. It went down because I used a sorbent. So somebody ecolapsed? They have a... That's bad. I need them to come closer. Sweet. That's accurate throw. They didn't quite get there. That's alright. Oh, Taskmaster can only move one. Let's go ahead and we'll get our stabbing. We're actually gonna get to there. I just hear a door open. Oh, can the like enlightened or whatever can open doors, huh? Or maybe that was that door closing. Or the one door trying to close on me. Okay, so now I also am starving. So I'm losing 2 HP per turn now. This is all fine. Everything is going exactly according to plan. We're gonna... this actually would take me back to max HP right now, which means... I should just do it. I don't know that... I don't think I'm going to be able to... We're going to hit 800. Everyone's going to... Oh, this got reworked. This was talking about the tooltips. Okay, so Ecolapse chance... Damage, resistance. Did they change the resistances? I think they did. I don't remember a tier being +8, but... That looks good. Well, this is our first puke. That's... Been getting lucky on the puke rolls. There we go. Jaguar Knight is scary. We have to back up. I don't have a dagger out. Damn. Damage per move, he's dead. Hit the wrong button. And now we're fucked. Full level's gonna come at us now. Shit. Oh, I got lucky. I got confused by the coloration on the damage. Dude. Well, yeah, duh, it's because they're fucking the Quasimeter's higher now. I'm fucked. Yeah, so this, it doesn't look like the damage indicator is taking into account. I guess I'm just low rolling. Step back. Oh, fucked. Yeah, so check this out. It actually has a chance to create poison along the projectile path now. What poison spreading tag on it means. All right, we need to sprint. Have to get behind cover. Well, this guy has a gun too. We throw the Molotov here. He's only moving one. I need to try to get more rags. I can't move though. The fire damage is randomized now too, so I don't think they're gonna die fast enough. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run at this guy. I think we still get shot in the doorway here, but unfucking lucky. Okay, so we have to move. Really testing out poison changes. Yeah. Yeah. It's not looking good. Really, really not looking good. I have like no way to kill Teo. Blaze of Glory time. I know. I mean, honestly, I've stayed alive longer than I was expecting. Ideally, I don't want these wounds to heal so that I can keep ragging them. I'm trying to think if it's... I mean, if he comes from either way, I'm kind of fucked, but... Okay, cool. We actually did get... This didn't heal, which is funny. I think this is one of the first times I've ever not wanted a wound to heal. The puke one healed. Because that'll heal us 16. Which we're... Wait, did poisoning just... Why is it back to 0? Wait, why did poisoning heal? Does it go... Oh, it must go away after enough time? I don't know. What's he got? Of course he has the Emerald Hand. That's bad. And his damage is doubled. So it's actually 22 to 88. And he's going to fire 6 shots. Maybe we can get an amputation. He moved closer and shot. Next turn he's gonna... I'm pretty sure I'm just dead. Again, unless we get an amputation. Yeah, that's not an amputation. He's just standing there. Okay. There's a fucking chance. Oh, until this gets destroyed. And he's doing... I mean, no matter what it is, if it's the piercing one, I'm dead. If it's the summon all the guys, I'm dead. If it gives him a bunch more health, I'm dead. We have to get the amputation here. Well, ask him to hold real steel while you amputate. Well, that's some good testing. This track is so good. All right, y'all. I wish I could keep playing, but my friends who are staying here are coming back over. But I'm glad I was able to sneak in a stream while they were out. And thanks for hanging out, everyone. All the regulars, good to see you. Couple of new folks, Sickest Guy, Ozdune. Thanks for coming by, guys. Always loved it. I mean, I love to see old faces and new faces. It's a good ass game. Good times. Yeah, I'm gonna stream when I can for the next like month or two, and then hopefully once I'm settled in my new place, I'll be able to have like a more consistent schedule again. But until then, man, if people can drop in, great. You know, again, I appreciate everybody. So it was a fun time. I have to play a lot more to even like start to wrap my head around the changes. I mean, and obviously I'm kind of like clowning around, and it's also like it's hard to evaluate, like to absorb the numbers and everything like live and interact on chat. Like that's definitely still a year and a half in a skill that it takes time. Like you definitely have a lot of respect for the more experienced people that can do it. Best of luck on the journey. Glad to catch the stream. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Thank you. GG, you enjoy the rewatches? Yeah, I try to make it like so that even if you're not live, that hopefully it still feels like hanging out and having a good time. And I mean, I know I always say this, but you know, comments are always welcome. You know, I love when people are like, "Ha, you fucking fucked up at this point" or whatever. You know, like it's fun to watch somebody else fucking suffer. That was fun. I consider that successful testing today. Like that's really like I like limit testing like that, where I mean honestly I stayed alive. I mean I knew I was dead once I was poisoned unless we found a medical machine, and even if I hadn't, like I didn't without. You're not gonna kill Tez in melee without I guess lucking out with an amputation or something, or Teo. But yeah, good shit. All right, y'all. We'll see you guys again soon. Until then, peace.